So these are the canvases taken from the 200 block Dunlevy, east side of the street, directly parallel to Oppenheimer Park, and they are representations, direct copies of the broken sidewalks, the 200 block Dunlevy. Compositions done by applying black oil paint to the cracks and running, just basically covering the sidewalk blocks with a gessoed canvas and rolling them off and taking a print.
Next stop, Main Street.
I'll just jump off at Main and catch the Main Street bus up to the art store. So later today I will transport them to the art store for stretching and framing, and hopefully that'll get done this week. So just at Main and Broadway here now, and here's the canvases, so just waiting to cross the street. Kind of got stuck in the middle here, so I'm going to cross over and head over to the art store. So many art stores I find in Vancouver have just closed up for one reason or another. Like there was that one at Broadway and Granville, big huge store, and I guess the SkyTrain's going there. So yeah, it's nice to have a store like this in the neighborhood. If you need oil paint or acrylic paint or canvas or brushes or anything you need, this is where you go. Just right here. That's 8th and Main. And this is the place right here, Rath Art Supplies, 2412 Main Street. Okay, so we're here at Rath Art Supplies on Main, just across from 8th and Main, right near Broadway and Main, 2412 Main Street. So if you need any art supplies, it's a good place to come. Or if you need to get canvases stretched. So this is behind the brushes there is Theresa.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm pretty good, from Rath Art Store here. And I'm so glad this place exists, because I was just contemplating the number of art stores that are sort of not happening now. Like,
yeah, there's not a lot of unique little spots, that's for sure.
Not small ones, even the big ones, like the one at Main and Granville and Broadway.
Yeah, we'll do 3 inches.
Yeah.
But I don't like to count it right to the frayed edge.
Right,
so
right.
Say from there.
Yeah.
Just because we need a solid edge at the back for the canvas pliers.
Yeah.
And if it's too small or frayed, then it starts to tear a bit.
Okay.
So but it's very close. You're not gonna. This will just end up curving over the side edge a little bit.
Okay, that's fantastic.
These all look good. I don't think you'll lose any paint to the back at all.
Yeah. Okay, unlike the one we're going to look at right now. That's the train wreck.
Okay.
So I want to proceed right away with these 3. So if there's any way of getting these 3 here done this weekend, I don't know if that's possible.
Maybe. I'll have to check with Scotty. He'll build the stretchers and then Jess will do the stretching. So it's possible she could do them.
Yeah.
She could do the stretching this weekend. But
Yeah.
we have to see if he can do the stretchers.
Right. So this one is the first one that I did. So I had like a pole, and I had like a bunch of these little clips attached to it. So I was like a matador coming up Main Street, and as you can see. So I do want to continue with this.
Yep.
But I want to add some color and stuff like that.
Sure.
But what the problem is that this here, like I need some kind of line. I could lose this, I guess.
You have to.
But
It's about 3 inches, so, you know.
3 inches, yeah. I was thinking of superimposing this one, gluing it or attaching it or however to another canvas and having you guys stretch that canvas. Tell me what you think about that. Is that rolling? That's rolling. Because it's really like losing this
Yeah.
would be...
It might be better if you sewed it.
Somebody else said that.
Because the problem with gluing it
Right.
is now we don't have any flexibility to stretch it.
Oh, I see.
And so, I mean, we call it stretching canvas for a reason because it's fabric, and
Right.
even with the gesso, it's still really stretchy.
Okay.
And you need that stretch to get it nice and taut so that it's, you know, tight like a drum. And if the more that there's
Okay.
layers or anything hard,
Right.
you might not get it. You just might not get it nice and smooth.
One of the shoes,
It
yeah.
might have wrinkles and ripples and yeah.
So how would you sew it? Like, are you talking like maybe like stitching like by hand
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Yeah, if that's what you need to. Yeah, if you absolutely need to preserve that edge, which it is too close to the side, and also because these are quite large.
Yeah.
We typically do this 1 5/8 of an inch depth
Right.
just to add stability, and these are really big. So if you do a more slim canvas, it's not being framed.
Right.
Then it won't sit flat against the wall. It can warp.
So-
Even just in the action of stretching the canvas,
Okay.
the frame can warp.
Sure.
And then it won't be flat on the wall.
So would you sew it first or
Yeah.
onto the canvas first or after?
I don't know. Like I still think you're gonna get ripples. I would do it first.
Okay.
And I mean, we've stretched pieces that are embroidered
Yeah.
and collaged,
Okay.
but I mean, you can see already that there's bumps here, right?
Right.
So if this is just sewn to something and then we're stretching the other thing,
Right. Okay.
I don't know that you'll be able to guarantee a smooth finish.
Okay. So we'll talk more about this, but the other three are the ones I want to move ahead on now.
Okay.